So lads, 2K messed up again. And this time might be even worse than yesterday. And the reason why it's worse than yesterday, and I'm telling you, 2K, hire somebody. Hire somebody to check what you are putting out. You messed up again. You messed up again. Even after yesterday, you messed up again. And you know exactly what it was. We're gonna go now. We're gonna go now and look at the DBG channel. We are going to go now and look at the DBG channel. Because if you looked at my video where I was going over the card stats, I called something happening. Something very, very specific happening in the game. It happened! I gave you a warning! I told you you did something wrong! I literally was like, you have done some... 2K, you have messed up right here. I pointed it out more than an hour in advance and you didn't change it! And I get it. You shouldn't specifically be watching my channel. But at this stage, you're so incompetent. Like, whoever's running this mode is so incompetent that you probably should. You probably should. Hire somebody. Hire somebody to make sure you don't mess it up. So, anyway, we're going to check the DBG video right now. And look at this. So I'm trying to see what point of the video. This right here. This section of the video right here. Let's have a listen. Idol Series 3. And then we don't know who the mystery player is. Have a listen here. Oh. Okay, this is a weird one. What happens if you get these two players? Could you lock in for a blank 81? Wait a minute. I actually think there's going to be an error where if you get Embiid and Kawhi, you're going to be able to unlock a literal mystery player. This is 2 hours ago. 2.5 hours ago. It says 0 of 2. Complete 3 hours ago, actually. Earn a mystery player. I have a weird feeling there's going to be a glitch player that's unlocked. There was! Because 2K are incompetent! 2K are incompetent. There was. The reason I was able to call that is because 2K are incompetent. So, let's take a look in the collection now. They finally fixed it, but it took long enough to fix it. Look, they finally fixed it. They finally fixed it. But there's actually a guy right now called It's Why You Mad on YouTube. I will leave a link to his YouTube channel in the description because he actually locked it in. So, if you are looking right here, in fairness, the reply is DBG, you are right. DBG says happen in a vid. He locked in for the Onyx mystery player. He locked in for the mystery player, lads. And then they had to change it. They had to change it, but if you're looking at his channel right now, he's currently live streaming. And this is what's happened to him. This is what has happened to him. They affected it. He has now got the set locked in. So the mystery player has showed up nowhere. He cannot get the reward. He cannot get whoever the reward is. And the set is locked. So I'm not sure if he can even... I don't know what's going to happen when the new players come out. He has 3 blanks in a locked set. It's something we've never seen before. And this is not this guy's fault, but he's going to contact 2K support and they're not going to help him. They might help him, and they might help him because again, I'm making this video, so they might help him. But if it wasn't for that, they weren't going to help him. Because again, we know that for 4 months, Bojan Bogdanovic was in the wrong challenge for Bojan Bogdanovic, and then I made the rant video yesterday talking about their mistake, and they fixed it. They actually fixed this challenge. It took them, it's 4 months too late. But these things, like the fact that 2K won't fix anything unless there's a rant video. Maybe if I had instead of making my worth it video, maybe if I made a rant video about the fact that 2K said complete this collection to unlock the mystery player. Maybe if I'd made the rant video instead of my worth it videos, this would have been fixed. But I shouldn't have to do this. We shouldn't have to see this. It's on a near daily basis we see something like this. Like, it's just, is this the biggest deal in the world? For him, yeah. For Why You Mad, this is a big deal. This is a big deal for him. And don't let it be twisted. This is a massive deal for this guy. He's after wasting hundreds of thousands of MT. He's after wasting his own money. He may have glitched out his entire account just because he locked in the mystery player because he wanted to get some views. And while he's probably not going to get the views out of a card that doesn't actually do anything in game, everyone thought that mystery player was going to be like just some random like generic player in the rewards. But no, the mystery player, because mystery player isn't in any sets, the card just does not exist. So like, I don't even think the card was into his packs. I'm not sure, but whatever it is, he can't use mystery player. At least if he got mystery player, that would do quite well view wise. So if you guys again could help the guy out, his channel will be the first link in the description, because he actually, like, this is so much money. This is so much money. Like this, to get packs for these two guys, he's probably put in more money than I have all year. Again, I have not spent 1 cent on this game since like the 10th of October. That was the last time I spent money on this game. And I'm not spending money in 2K22. And I'm saying this right now. Do not, until 2K show that they care, do not hit this button. Do not hit this button. I would strongly advise you not to hit this buy VC button, because you've lost. Because at the end of the day, they don't care. They don't care about the gameplay. They don't care. Actually, obviously, they care to an extent. That is, like saying they don't care. If they didn't care, they wouldn't put anything new in. Look, at the end of the day, they do. But, as I always say, they care more about getting you to click this button than they care about their game being good. They need to hire a proofreader. They need to hire a person whose job it is to check things before they go out. Because on a daily basis, we either have a misspelled word, something in the wrong place. We had Gabby Williams instead of Patrick Williams on a picture yesterday. Nurkic, who was the exact same card. Give him 2 extra hot zones and we can't even complain that much. Like, Nurkic, who was the same card. We had... I'm trying to think what else there's been. Obviously, countless misspellings. There was a while for the moments cards for the Grizzlies. We had Dillian Brooks and Jonas Valanciunas. Misspelled both of their names. We've had Willy Hernan Gomez not be in the Spain team, but Wally Zerbiak for some reason was in the Spain team. We've also had, again, I listed off all these in a video yesterday, but it's actually happening. I'm not even going to say it's happening on a daily or near daily basis, because it's the fact that it's happened basically 3 days in a row. We've got something like this 2-3 days in a row. The rig game of rings. So much BS has happened in Season 8 that it seems like it's on a daily basis. But there are so many things. There's, I'm pretty sure there's a DeMar DeRozan. There was a DeMar DeRozan somewhere on a challenge instead of DeMar DeRozan. So many things. And all of this can be fixed. Like, this is not the biggest deal. Obviously, gameplay is the biggest deal is the biggest thing in my team. Like, gameplay is obviously the biggest thing in my team. And as much as our focus should always be on gameplay, like, this is just complete just negligence. Like, they're just neglected. Care, like, they don't care. It's just lack of care. It is just lack of care. And that's the problem. Like, it's like if you hand it up, it's basically like you could have the best college assignment ever, but if you've handed it up with scribbles all over it, if you handed it up instead of typed laminated ever, if you hand up your thesis, you could have the best content ever in your thesis, but if you've handwritten it in sloppy handwriting with scribbles everywhere and handed it up, it doesn't matter. You're still not going to do well. And that's basically the way it is at my team. They can have the best ideas, their execution is terrible, and if they're going to constantly misspell words and have errors like this, it all doesn't matter. Like, this can be fixed by just hiring some. You're a multi-billion-dollar company, 2K. And I know you might think, okay, let's save like 30k. But please, just spend. It's not even an expensive job. They don't even have to be in, like, there. You could literally hire somebody to work 2 hours a day. You could get them to work on all your titles. This isn't a full-time job needed for this. Like, you could check it in 15 minutes. Like, I noticed it. I noticed it the second I saw it 2 hours ago. First of all, like, at this stage, I'm not sure what amount of money they could pay me to work for them, but Somebody would take that job. Someone would gladly take that job. There's plenty of people in the community that would probably do it for not even the 30k a year for a full-time work. There's people in the community that would probably proofread everything for free to be linked with 2k. To have some sort of a link with 2k. Like, it's not a hard thing to fix, but it's another day, another problem in 2k. And these problems are stuff that you would not see in a website that's ran by one person. Like 2KDB is more organized than 2K. I get it. 2K22 is coming out. I get it. This is the point of the year where the only real thing, we're not going to get a patch in 2K anymore. The gameplay's done. It is what it is. We're just going to get a bunch of content so they can get whatever money they can out of us for 2K22. I get it. I get it. But man, you make 30k within the first minute within the first probably 30 seconds of every pack drop. You're making more money than it would cost to hire someone to fix all of this crap. But you won't do it. But they won't do it. They won't do it. And the worst thing is that even if I'm making this video, I'm making this rant video, the only people that are watching this video are people that are in 2K. Because again, they fixed the thing yesterday. The Bogdanovic after 4 months. They're obviously watching this video. But like, the fact is, the only people that are watching this video are people that are part of the influencer marketing team who already don't like me, which is understandable. Like, their job is to get people to promote the game as much as possible, and what I do realistically doesn't do that. That is completely understandable. But please, if anyone can manage to get this to someone in higher up who actually can get them to hire a proofreader or a checker, like, that would fix so many problems in this mode. The simplest job. Or get someone who's already there. Give them a bonus to do that on top of their job. It would fix so much. But yeah, this is this a big deal? For anyone except Why Are You Mad, this is not a big deal. This is just a funny thing we will look back on in a few years. This is a funny thing we'll look back on. It's a funny thing we'll look back on in an hour. But for him, who locked in these players for a card that doesn't exist, may have glitched his entire game just because he wanted to do it for content, he needs to get something out of this. A link to his channel will be in the description. Go subscribe to him. And 2K, please do better. Please do better. It's getting laughably bad now. It is getting laughably bad. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.